Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. So, okay, we need colonist beds. I need to get right on that right away so I do not forget about that and cause us a whole bucketload of problems. The reason why, this happened at the very end of the last episode. The reason why we need colonist beds is because I got rid of these two doors, which made it so that, this became a prisoner bed. So you know what, let's actually do it this way. Henderson, you could leave whatever you're carrying. Yeah, it's just wooden planks there for now. And, blueprint. Oh, reserved for Sam. Sam, where are you at, buddy? Okay, Sam's getting to work on that. So yeah, so that means Sam's gonna build that door really quick. We'll make sure that Sam finishes it, because obviously once that thing is done, we won't need to worry about building any more beds, because we could just swap this one into being, a regular bed and all that, So let's see, the good news about that and, this whole situation that we're in right now, we actually need, oh shoot, we still need more. That makes sense, because we did just get some additional colonists, which was the thing that I was, just about to mention. Seriously, we need an additional bed? I kinda can't believe we're at that point. So, oh, that would be why, because that's a prisoner bed as well. Okay, I was thinking we had to have enough beds for the people that we have right now. But technically we don't have enough rooms for the people that we have right now, and that's a big old pain. So, let's go ahead and keep on going on with things. Right now we're in a really good spot, but, we're also in a bit of a scary spot because we're very, very wealthy. We have so much metal right now, so we need to spend as much as we can to try to bring, like the enemy strength down when they next attack. So of course what we're going to do now, as was also recommended to me, we should place down some, additional, carpetings and stuff like that. We're actually, this is gonna be like kind of sucky and someone's gonna be like, no, you foolish fool, that is the bad move. But we're actually gonna put metal tiling in here because this is the battery room, and I prefer the battery room to have metal tiles. Why does this not have a powered door? That is very, very silly. But then the research room can have one. Ooh, just the geothermal generator room doesn't have any, so we need to place those down. Before I forget about anything like that. So let's go ahead and do metal tiling. We could go ahead now and cancel all the ones we, of course, can't put down. Sometime, like if we get super late in the game, I'll go ahead and actually sell the geothermal generator temporarily so we could place... I should stop recording stuff right after I wake up because my throat is not able to handle it. It's like, rah, no, we're waking up. Stop being a ding-dong. So let's see, so then communications room, let's actually, let's make this look cool. This might look really stupid, but we're gonna put red carpet around like that, and then because I think red and blue looks pretty good together, we'll fill the rest of the room with blue. That means the top ones around the crematorium will be like, yes, this is dark and evil, death belongs in here, and, all that kind of stuff. So then, so that's gonna be a bunch of blue. Let's, research room looks nice with blue as well. That means we're gonna have two blue rooms right over there. But you know, that's okay, they'll be green. So, it's kinda dark and sinister, making the kitchen also a red room because, I don't know, the blood of all the animals and the guts and goop and flipper flapper and all that jazz, but we're gonna go ahead and handle it that way. I think that's perfectly a-okay. And then maybe we should consider working on another mining project before too long. We still have so much metal to spend. So, how about this? First off, we'll go ahead and buy an additional turret so I could feel safe in regards to, new attack forces that might come. Let's go ahead and put this one up top, I suppose. Oh, actually, no. Let's cancel that project because I think it would be smarter if we actually decide to change how everything was being handled right now. I think what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and start setting up our new entrance to our base, which means it's going to go up here for sure. That should be high enough, maybe even a little bit too high. Actually, maybe a bit too low now. You know what? Nah, we'll handle it the way that I originally thought we were going to, and that means we're going to cancel all of that. We're actually going to, sell this wall, I think, and then we'll make it a really big entrance, which actually probably means we could get rid of that up there. We don't need it to be that high. So if we sell all of that rock, or wall, it's not really a rock at all, then what we could do here is we could place down our door, we could make this our rave room / main entrance, and then this will, of course, be the official entrance to our base. So that means a wall will go up all the way up there. If that's gonna be the entrance like that, then let's go ahead and place another wall right there. We'll make it really thin, just 2 blocks, because that should be enough for our people to walk through, and then addition, hopefully that will make them have to really squeeze through one by one even more than they have in the past. And then we're also, of course, going to sell that right there. So what we're hoping for right now is we're hoping that this whole project will get finished before the next enemy attack does happen. So actually, just to be safe, I think we should probably go ahead and cancel selling that, because we wouldn't want to give them 2 entrances to come through if the enemies do arrive before we finish all this, and we need to rely on this spot right here in order to fight and attack and all that. So, nice to see that the metal, of course, selling those is dropping metal right there, because that means that our people are open to just grab metal from right there to build the rest of the walls. So that'll make me very happy. We've got a hell of a lot more metal coming in after that. So you know what? Let's actually go ahead and cancel these mining projects as well. It's nice for them to work on that, but I think I would actually... I don't want us to have too much more metal now, because obviously that's going to make things much more dangerous for us in the future. And then also, in addition to that, I think it might be nice to continue working on our solar panel setup. So here's what we're going to do for now. I think we're going to go ahead and put it all the way down there, and then we're going to start mining our way through this spot. Once we mine through that, we'll go ahead and finish closing off the rest of that wall. Actually, in fact... no, we won't close that off now, just in case someone gets trapped on that side. But once that's finished, of course, then we could put down 4 more. We definitely have room for 4 more solar panels in that spot. So that should be more than enough power that we'll need for a very, very long time. How quickly is this battery filling up as well? It's charging pretty quick, so that makes me happy. Redfield is our main shot, if I remember correctly. Where are you, Redfield? My good old pal, my good buddy. We actually don't have a research project as well. That is, my bad. Let's go ahead and get those colored lights! We need all the colored lights. Colored lights, fancy parties, pretty much everything. Okay, so here's Redfield's. You are indeed our main shooter? Yeah, he's got shooting, and he's at 9. So you know what? What are your needs? He's still pretty high with all that stuff, so we're actually going to have him shoot some of these rocks. Obviously, mainly to increase his shooting skill, but also since he was working on this mining project anyways. But we are, of course, going to watch his needs to make sure that he doesn't, make sure that he still gets his rest and is still a happy camper, despite the fact that he's constantly shooting this wall right here. He's like filled with rage. He's like, "Wall, I hate you! You killed my parents, so I'm going to kill you with my, with the gun of my father," or something like that. So, bada bing, bada boom. I think it's, high time we undrafted him, and he is, of course, going to go and, get some rest. He is sleeping way up high. He's also gonna be pretty hungry when he wakes up, so maybe I should have undrafted him a little bit sooner, but you know, that's okay. Question here is, I think I would want to prioritize on training people with shooting rocks one at a time, just so I make sure that we also get all of our tasks completed on the side, but it might be a good idea while Redfield is sleeping to have other people try shooting as well. No, Sam's a warden. I thought Sam was a hunter for a sec. The good thing is, all of our hunters, of course, just by looking at the people who we have selected for hunting right there, that would be the good way to see who are our best shots on our squad, or at least I'm pretty sure if I did things the smart way. Because, I don't think it would be too much to presume that everyone who I would select as a hunter would have some passion for firearms and stuff like that. So let's see. We could do Fear Tech, but I don't really like Fear Tech. What is the best thing to have? Machining we're not going to have for a long time, but we could, of course, build the machine. Or the machining tables, so we could use it when mechanoids eventually come. And a slag refinery, that's another thing that we might as well build, I guess. But let's do the fertilizer dump first. Who knows when we might want farmable soil, even though pretty much all the farming we do is with our potato plants, and of course our trees down here. Oh, we do want it though, so we can make farmable soil over here, because our little tree garden isn't a full circle, and of course we want that to be a full circle, because that makes it look cool and nice and all that. Does anyone not have a gun? That's what I need to check. So we've got a dude with a pistol, Solomon has a pistol, Henry Pinkerson has a pistol, and that's, Tigress does not have a pistol. Okay, remember Tigress. I should check everyone else because I don't know if Tigress is a good shot or not. Pistol, and then Islas has a Lee Enfield. Okay, I think that's everyone. So let's go ahead and have Tigress do her gardening work in there. But once she's finished, which she is now, we'll go ahead and equip her with a pistol. Is Tigress actually a good hunter or a good shooter? Nah, she's got 5 though, which is honestly better than what most people start at. So we're trying to think on, we're trying to keep a positive mindset on these things, and I think that's a good way to do it. So, oh, look, okay, there's our lights. We got standing lamp red, green, blue. Okay, so once all of this is set up, we are starting that rave room, and it is going to be glorious. Rave room right in here. All of our people are going to have all the parties in the world. Who knows, maybe we'll even keep these turrets in here, because really the rave room, I don't think we're going to put anything in there but lights. It's not going to be functional at all, but it's going to be awesome. And that's really all that matters. So we could keep the turrets inside there anyways, in case someone does breach our main entrance. So you know what? Actually, this is gonna be so cool. This is not really smart at all, I feel. But let's have the rave room. Let's put 3 turrets in the rave room along with it, and we'll keep the sandbags as well. So we're gonna have all these fancy lights and stuff like that in the rave room. The door's gonna be right there, matched up with that first turret. And so, if they penetrate our first line of defenses, once those are all officially set up, they'll be breaking into the rave room, and you know what, guys? The rave room is going to be ready for them. We are going to beat them all up. So first off, just to be safe with all of this, it's actually very good that I didn't select to put a wall there. Oh, actually, it didn't matter. Amazing that we lined that up perfectly. I think we only did line it up perfectly because I matched it with the end of the wall right there, though, so it does make sense. Honestly, now that I think about it, we might as well just make all of this a no-roof zone, because I'm gonna want all this area to be solar panels in the future anyways, so I think it just makes sense. We are working our way to this steam geyser. Was I also thinking of working our way to the top one? Was that one? No, that's just rock debris. Wasn't there one up here? Ah, there it is. That one's pretty far away. So we're not gonna focus on that one anytime soon, and we're building towards the left anyways, I think? Obviously, the rave room can have a door right there or somewhere else if I would like it to gain access to the other side of our base. I think it actually would be pretty cool, though, to have our base expand from like over, you know, stop being hunkered in this mountainside and start also corrupting, makes it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Who knows, maybe I am. Maybe these raiders are just like, these guys we're like an evil mastermind corporation and we need to conquer them. Probably not, but I don't know. Who knows? I could create my own story for this game. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Obviously, we can't get that one either. And we can't get that one. So I think that's all. Yeah, that should cover all the room for the floorings and all that. So let's see. We now have fertilizer pump. We won't build that anytime soon, especially since now we actually are out of metal. So maybe I should, have people get to work on that before too long. Let's get the slug refinery. I mean, the slag refinery, not the slug refinery. Out of a slug refinery, I wonder if we could build a metal slug, which is the world's greatest tank. I love the metal slug. The second thing here is, this is, oh, I'm so sorry I forget who mentioned this comment, because this was a very interesting one. Might have been Gamer Girl? But I don't remember 100%. Interesting thing here, I don't know if this is a new change or not, but actually the whole remove, roof zone, oh, look at the fertilizer pump, it's so pretty. You know what, let's actually build that thing. How much does it take, though? 50? Not very much, but seeing as we actually have none right now, except for the, oh shoot, and that's actually starting to run out. Let's get back to mining over here, dudes. Surprise, surprise. I was not expecting it would be that low that quick. The good news about that is, though, that we are now much lower on resources than we were before, which also you could say is a huge problem. But, we have enough to be safe and secure, you know? So the enemies should come in lower numbers. But as I was saying, apparently how it works is that there's, like, hard rock roofing and soft rock roofing, if I remember correctly. Let's actually pause it before I look at that thing. Oh wait, that's just someone visiting the colony? Okay, yeah, we don't need to pause for that. And how it works is that the hard rock roofing can only be destroyed by cave-ins, which obviously is very threatening, because that's also the kind of cave-in that drops debris that can harm your people rather than just a bunch of dirt that falls. So the problem here is that we're almost certainly not going to put any solar panels at this point, which is a little bit sucky, but I mean, we kind of keep that much room in between them anyway, so I think that should be perfectly fine. Because at this point, there's basically going to be no way for us to remove that, that roof zone right there. I don't know if, this is something that I hope is added to the game later. I don't know if you would need, like, a ladder tool for it or something like that, but I would love for there to be some kind of research, or just the ability to do this, where it would allow you to actually destroy those, roofs right there, without, like, resulting in cave-ins and stuff like that. So we've got another visitor. Doesn't really matter at all, because these people are just kind of crummy, to be completely honest. Have we started building that? Man, we are actually... Excuse me. We are actually a little bit lower in regards to our metal supply than I would have hoped we would be. Probably shouldn't go building more batteries now. Yeah, let's actually wait on batteries, because they all seem to be pretty, full, of course. So, and I'm sure that those 4, if we do have a solar flare, will be able to last us through that entire thing, or entire ordeal, or whatever one might want to say. So, I think we should keep the metal that we have right now, specifically to finish off the rest of our flooring, and then set up these rooms right here. We could, of course, also put down the metal flooring in this whole area, but I don't think we want to do that right away, at least. And we do want to save some metal, of course, for any raider attacks that might come in the future. So let's go ahead, mine out the rest of that. This, unfortunately, is not going to give us all that much metal in total, I gotta feel. It should be enough for us to at least finish building the stuff that we're working on right now, but we actually might want to build a slag refinery. We'll have to figure things out, though. Let's do Fear Tech before machining, just because it's shorter, and it'll be nice to complete that. I think our kitchen is gonna look really nice once that's all finished. Why hasn't anyone done, oh, there's no bill. That's my bad. Let's go ahead and do that right now, then. The Surgeon Stream people are leaving, which actually sounds like kind of a really dirty name. The Surgeon's Stream? I don't know. Is that just me? Like, I don't know. Kind of feels really dirty to me. So let's add human corpses. Or should we not? I'd rather put them in the crematorium, but you know, we have carpets, we have a nice looking house. I think our people would be happy enough, if that wasn't the case. And you know what? Actually, we're going to... Is there no way to stop research? Uh-oh. There must be no way to stop research. It's, kind of like a baby Christopher Walken that I did there for a second. It's like, ow! That actually did not sound like a baby Christopher Walken at all. It's more like a freaking velociraptor or something. Okay, so we're gonna work on that, and then we will do simple meals for now. I still need to figure out exactly how cooking works, and we'll do that forever also, so we can have all those meals coming in. Someone needs to get to work on plant growing. It looks like Tigress is doing that, so that's good for us. We actually are 1 sun lamp lower than we should be, so let's go ahead and work on that. Where are sun lamps? Oh, they're in production? That is interesting. So we'll put that right there. So, because, of course, we need to, get these ones growing with a lot of power. Because, is that sun lamp even covering all of those? How do I check the power? Do I have to... Oh, it is! Well, then that's actually completely unnecessary, but you know, that's okay. It makes me feel better having 4 of them. It looks nicer. We completed Fear Tech. That means we are actually going to wait on all of that stuff. Doctors passing by. Okay, so when is... wait. A medieval farm oaf. Okay, so it is someone from a colony passing by. I don't know why, but when that person passed by, I thought it was just a random person. And that actually made me pretty excited, because I was thinking, hey, it's a random person. We could kidnap them. But we're not going to want to, kidnap them if they're not one of ours. I mean, if they're from a different colony, obviously we don't want to upset anyone else. I think we need to have, Garen get to work on shooting some more rocks before too long. He's a 9, which in all honesty, of course 9 is much better than something like a 5 or something like that, but 9 is not all that impressive, in my opinion at least. 10 or higher is once, things start getting really intense with your shooting ability, which honestly, now that I think about it, is kind of a stupid statement on my part, because 9 is only 1 level lower than 10, but, you know, that's how I feel, so, I don't know, suck it. I feel bad saying that. You go ahead and work on building that, Redfield. Good to see that you're actually near all of that, so you could do it quite easily. Is Henderson working on... Henderson... It's nice for you. Oh, you're just hauling that, buddy? No, you're going to work on that wall, because that wall needs to be finished. Otherwise, people could backdoor our base quite hard. And I always backdoor hard, guys, so... I don't know why I would backdoor hard there. I'm worried about other people backdooring me hard. Basically, backdooring hard is a very, very, it's a very, very good or bad situation, you know? It's either the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world, and I don't know, I guess it depends on personal preference, so I'm feeling kind of awkward talking about this, so I'm gonna stop now. But, let's start mining that out. We are actually... I always forget exactly how expensive carpeting is, or basically all floorings, because of course this one went for 3. We need to actually put down some carpets on the doors as well. Forgot about that. Where is the carpets? Furniture. No, not furniture. Floors. Duh. So let's put a blue one right down there. It kind of looks weird with this red around the furnace, but I also kind of like it. So, you know, it's cool. That's what we're deciding. We're deciding it looks cool. And if you guys don't think it looks cool, well, I'm sorry. Well, that's just wonderful. Of course, they land right inside of us, right inside us again. So that's the good news is we have all these turrets here. So let's go ahead and obviously turn them all on. Somehow I had an inkling of a suspicion that people were going to land in here. Too bad we don't have one more. Maybe we should actually put like 10 of these things in. We could put some next to all the doors, and that would look nice as well. So we need to wake everybody up. I thought we just had a colonist in here. It must have been one of the things flying down that I thought was a person. So, we also... Oh, okay. You know what? This is what we need to do. I don't know if the enemies would be able to use this to their advantage, so it might not be a good idea, but I think we need to also add sandbags next to every tree to make things even safer for us. But for now, let's put all of our people near the trees, chilling next to the trees. Hopefully they'll be safe in that regard. And, I'm hoping this will go better than the fights have as of late, to say the least. Redfield is pretty good, so hopefully he'll be capable of damaging these guys a lot, and then obviously disregarding that, we do also have, oh, sorry Redfield, I think he was just going to bed, but disregarding that, we also have all the turrets that are powering up right now, so I have a good feeling about this. Also that wall is closed, I think. I believe once that's set up, people can't go through that. So if I am correct, the enemies should not be able to escape if this does turn bad for them. And look at this! They're surrounded by 3 turrets and going to be surrounded by all of our people. So this better be a bad situation for them rather than us. So let's see what's going on here. We should slow down time. Come on, guys. Okay, they've opened up and it's already free-firing right on them. So we've got oh god, a 13 shooting with a Molotov cocktail. Honestly, actually, for someone who has 13 shooting skill, I would probably want him to be using a Molotov cocktail more than most other weapons. Frag grenade wielder, that is really bad. We actually might want someone to melee attack him pronto or right away. That dude is in fact stunned, so that's good for us. We have a 3-shooter, a 6-shooter, and then there's also a couple of other dudes. So you know what? We're actually going to have Sam. Well, maybe not Sam. Let's have Sam go there. One of our hunters was really good at melee, and I think it was Lynx, because he's the one who has, like, the greatest colored circle, which is, like, the weirdest thing I've ever said. So, we're gonna have Sam melee attack this guy for now, which might be a scary situation, because obviously he's going to be running right into all these dudes. But I think that's going to be okay, because we need to disable him. We can, oh, it is raining as well, so that's really good for us. Sam started melee attacking this dude. Oh no, we did lose a turret. How did we lose that? There's 2. Oh, there's 2 frag grenade guys. Well, the good news is one enemy is already down. Lynx is at 35 health, though, so we need to get him under cover. Sam is also in a pretty bad spot, but that's 2 of them down. Our turrets are about to take down this guy, along with the rest of our colonists, at least. Let's get Sam walking around. He was walking home from school, and there was Mama and there was Papa, but there was no someone else. Is anyone gonna live? Hopefully, this dude down there will live. Felix the cat here is probably going to die. Yeah, he's dead meat. So that dude, he's... Wait, Sam? Sam! Oh, I hate you, Sam. I am pretty sure that this guy Sam was the one who blew up the turret. That is not fun. I hate this guy. He's also going in a pretty dangerous spot for the future of our base. Wait, is he an enemy? Are you melee attacking that dude? What are you doing, Sam? I don't know why he's just standing there, but we're gonna move all of our people here, and we're gonna have them shoot this guy to hell. Maybe it would be better to melee attack him, because I'm pretty sure that we melee attack him, it would increase the chances of us taking him as a prisoner. But he's dead now, and he's dead Mal 5, and that's all that matters for us. So that went really well! Obviously, we lost some resources, because, now that's 1 full turret down. Only get 75 metal back for that. We're gonna have to take some time to cremate all of these corpses, but we got some extra guns. We didn't lose a single colonist on our side. I think that went really well. Wait. Oh, that's Trigger. Oh my god, I thought that was Tigress. Her name is Tigress, right? Yeah, I thought that was Tigress for a second, and I was about to freak out. Freak out! Like that song. This is all slag, right? Okay. Well, that's more stuff to turn to metal, so that's actually not that bad, all things considered. So let's put that there. We will, of course, set to build the turret. I think the turret here is actually much more important than the one at our front door, especially if enemies keep flying in here. Oh, no. Dudes. Is Sam mad at us? I think he's mad. We don't need a research project game. Stop telling me that. Let's look at this. I don't remember what colony is from, but yeah, one colony is pretty pissed at us now. So I guess we're killing this dude. Unless we could just let him leave? I don't know. If he starts firing upon us, I will be very upset. Because he's got a frickin' frag grenade. But he does appear to just be standing there. So let's let him do that. I don't know if he's glitched out or what. But I would rather have him just starve to death now. Oh, shoot, we actually got some fires building up over here. That's not good. Sam, you are free to leave if it will make your people happier. So please do so. I don't know, he's just kind of chilling there. I don't know if he turned on us or if we turned on him. I think, oh, if I were to levy a guess, what happened was he threw his Molotov cocktail, threw his frag grenade trying to help us in the fight. Accidentally blew up our frickin' turret, which immediately turned our people hostile to him. Because then he technically, I would imagine, became a hostile unit, you know? So that really sucks. Let's actually, since he is just standing there, where is Lynx? No, Lynx was very wounded. Who is good at melee? Because I would like, oh, looks like Tigress is actually pretty good, and she's at full health. So let's go ahead and actually have her melee this dude. Hopefully she'll be able to knock him unconscious, so at least out of all of this, we will be able to get a additional unit. Please, 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 don't kill him. Ah! Honestly, though, I can't say I wasn't expecting much else. We are going to have a lot of human corpses coming in this thing, so we're actually going to go ahead and cancel the human corpses cooking. I would much rather have our people put them in the crematorium when there are this many of them. If we're gonna cook humans, I would rather just cook like 1 or 2 at a time, so people don't get too upset about it, you know? It's a good thing we built all these carpets now, though, because that is, of course, going to make all of our people much happier about their situation, when they could have been a lot more upset because of all these dead bodies chilling all over the place. So let's start turning on lights. Power is starting to go. Well, it is night, okay. We're not gonna turn on all of our lights, but I would like to turn on a couple more just to make things look nicer. I think that's a fair amount of them. We could turn off. Nah, we'll leave all the ones that are on. I just think, I think we do need to work our way to this geothermal generator sooner rather than later, which is actually good news because we're getting pretty close to that thing. Once we get our main entrance set up and set up the way we want it to be, I think we should get there in like no time flat. So people are continuing to mine all that out. That's very good for us. We're actually starting to run out of localized metal deposits. Or mineral deposits, I should say, which is obviously a big old negative. We got a big one up there, which isn't horribly far. Well, there's actually a lot of them way over there. So obviously this is going to be like the next place that we're going to go for mining. It's just gonna be a little saddening to see that at this point all of our close to home mining spots are about to run thin and eventually be all gone. But we're gonna get a lot of metal from that, at least enough to finish off building this turret right here, and should be enough for the rest of our stuff. Let's go ahead and see what we're doing with everything else, though. This would be a really long room, and maybe even a really awkward one, kind of. But no, you know what? I was thinking we would make this like what was I saying we were going to make this? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and make this our, we'll add a slag refinery thing in here, because I think having one of those would be very nice. We'll put it right there, so we've got 2 spaces from the wall on each side, and then down here, we'll probably put a door, like, right about there on each side of the wall, of course. And so what that means is on this bottom left side of the flooring, we could have a room for both slag and, of course, rock debris. It's not going to be a lot of room covering that, so maybe we'll actually... we could make a storage room over here, because I don't want to expand to the left or to the right, because I feel like that would make it look really weird, and I don't want to expand upwards either, because that would look pretty bad, I think. Let's actually add Bill for stone blocks as well. Do X times, no, we gotta do this one till we have. Let's do until we have 135. That's a good number for that. Then we could get nice little stone floorings and stuff like that, and our base will look really nice. That's 170 metal going to that slag refinery. The good news about that is it should be worth it. Sucks that we're going to lose a lot of metal on that, but look, there's a lot of slag chilling out here. A lot of slag that we could definitely go ahead and put in here, and then eventually turn into additional metal for us to use, of course. So let's see, stockpile zone, of course, will cover that whole area of the room. Let's actually make it look even a little bit nicer, and we'll go ahead and, like, cancel, like, that much? No, oh, wait, no, that is stone blocks. That's actually pretty okay. I think that looks bad. Let's expand it like, no, stockpile. We'll expand it like that, and expand it like that, and like that. I don't know. That's kind of ugly, but I think I like it more than the way it was before. So we need to go ahead and make this thing the way it should be. So obviously it's not going to have any food resources in there. What is manufactured? It's not going to have any of those. Ooh, wait, I thought I just saw supplies. Maybe I just saw these, like, fireflies roaming about. Always forget that they're... Or maybe it was a person running by. That's probably what it was. We can have stone blocks no metal, no silver, no wooden logs, no wooden planks, no uranium, and then, of course, yes, we are going to have both debris, and I think that will work very, very nicely for that room. Not a hell of a lot of space for it, but of course, like I said, we could make kind of just like a closet over here. That'll work as like a storage room, because we could build that far, right? Yes, we can. Awesome. I was a little bit worried about that, so let's, no, not that. I want to cancel all of you, and let's see what we got here. One or more, no, an eclipse? That's not good. This will actually give us a good chance to see how fast, okay, the power is going down rapidly, so we are going to turn off a bunch of lights again. Probably my bad for turning a bunch back on, I suppose. We don't need that one up there. We'll keep the bottom one, and we'll get rid of this one down there. Not the carpet, the blueprint. There we go. Slag, oh yes, the slag refinery is up and going, though. We are at 35 minutes, though, so let's go ahead and add this bill. We will go ahead and we will do it forever, I think. Of course, that takes so much energy. It'll be interesting to see how much energy this thing takes. In fact, we're actually going to turn it off until the solar eclipse ends, so we could actually get to use it when we have more power coming in and things are more stable in that regard. I think we should build additional solar panels and more batteries, mainly because of the addition of the slag refinery. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please I encourage you to leave a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the Egg Scrambled Gamer, and I will see you all next time.